Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna stop apologizing for things, but really, I shouldn't stop in the middle of a stage. I just didn't want the video to decide that it didn't want to keep recording because no space left, and now I'm moving around all the time, and now, yeah, I didn't want the video to cut off in the middle, so better we stop the stage at a point I can stop rather than let the video decide it doesn't want to move anymore. Okay, here we go. So, what that thing was saying was that Coily Rattler is impervious to damage. I keep using that word, impervious. Except on his head. So Ninja might not have been the best choice of ability for this, but it's okay. It'll do. Either that or it won't and I'll die, which seems a little more likely at the moment. So we're gonna go here. Don't have an item? Yes, I do. Oh, sweet. That sand tells you where he's gonna be. Sometimes that's a chain attack, sometimes it's not. Okay, that's not a halfway point. I don't know who you are, but you cannot use bars. Okay, now that we've gotten to his halfway point, I guess. Seriously, that does not look... At first, that did not look evenly split in half. So yeah, you can go through this ring of fire, or you can fail at it. That works too, on the time only. Guys, don't mind, I'm gonna move this for a second. Just makes my life easier. It's easier for me to do things. Okay. With certain abilities, you can actually, okay, that does quite a bit of damage. You can, just defend completely against that, stone being the obvious choice. Here, of course, you can fly over. He'll do it again. If you're stone, you have you're pretty much at a complete disadvantage when he does that. Why? Because you can't move, so you can't get out of the way to attack. And if you get out of your stone form, you are going to immediately die, pretty much. You're immediately going to take damage anyway. So, I've done it before, but I wouldn't recommend stone for this fight. Darn, I can usually avoid that. I don't think there's any way to, yeah, I'm dead. Let's try this again. This time we're going to do it properly. If there's any backgrounds, if there's any stuff reflecting off the screen in the background, it's just stuff that's in the room. Might be like a balloon or something. Ooh, can we do this? No. It sucks. I wanted to so badly. Get, like, a, ability randomizer. Hold on. Yeah, they're both here. Sweet. Move over just a wee, whittle bit. Just a whittle bit. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Got it. Okay, let's see what it gives us. We end up with Ninja again. Oh, fire. Okay, that's alright. Got a lot of tactics I can use with that. So yeah, you can actually suck up two different enemies. I don't know if they can be the same power-up. I think I've done it with the same before. Two separate enemies, I think, that both give power-ups, and you're pretty set for life. Fire, of course, has way more range than it knows what to do with. I love that about fire, how good it is. Fire just used to be, as Waffle's minion called it, just throwing it up. But now, fire it's really cool, except it's not, because it's fire. But yeah, it's got a lot you can do with it. You can do some serious damage if your opponent just sits still like an idiot. So that's kind of nice. So we're nearing that halfway point. There we go. That was a lot faster. Fire is just a little easier to use because of the simplicity of it. Ninja has a bunch of different complicated techniques, which is why it takes a little longer to master. Hell, a little longer. Try that again. But yeah, you can't hope to master it immediately, and you do take damage if you guard like that with a power that wouldn't let you guard normally. So I can set myself on fire, that's kind of fun. Don't actually do that in real life, that would have really hurt. Set yourself on fire. Let's hope he lands right here. Darn it. I was hoping to get a good blow off of that. Fight! Fight, Kirby. fight to live. It's a good thing to do, living. Living's a fun thing to do. I'm sure this puffball agrees with me. Lighting yourself on fire there would have worked also. But yeah, that fight isn't too bad if you know what to do. And then he turns back to stone and dies. That is terrifying. Imagine that being a real thing in real life. That would be traumatizing. Okay, there are buttons. Many buttons. So you can only open one door. I decide to open. I'm going to opt for opening neither. Just go this way. But you want to go that way because it's got food and probably a collectible. I don't think fire can. No. Fire cannot pass through doors, so we're kind of stuck. So we'll have to get that food another time. If that was a sunstone, though, that would be jerkish. There's a lot of good stuff down there. We should go for it. So you've got to use everything in combination with everything else in order to make your way down. It's tricky, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, there's something down there that we want, isn't there? Oh, okay. You have to do that perfectly. Whoa, okay. This game's going to be picky all of a sudden. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so we did it. And here we will have a rare ability, Mike. Mike's a fun little something or other. You get 3 hits and the last one can be charged. So, if the game will give me a nice wave of enemies, I'll gladly take it. That's probably what this is going to be, right? Scarfies, I would rather kill those right now. So that only hits things that are within its range, so... Okay, now we've got a watering puzzle. Make sure not to use too much water on either plant, or you'll run out of water for the other one. Woof. Okay, I don't know why I woofed. This is the most important one, but the other one is of equal importance. By the way, I'm pretty sure the key has a timer. Because you can't get up to the lock without the other flower. And I don't even know if you can climb them when they're not full. Okay, so we have all the sunstones for this section, this level, this, I don't even know, stage is what they call them in this game. Because the levels are worlds all of a sudden. They really need to stop changing the names of those things. Okay, we have now reached 8 minutes. We'll probably stop in a bit. So yeah, after this one, it's fine. It's all good. I know what I'm doing. I want to use it. What the heck? That only hit one of them. That was weak. And by weak, I mean I need to learn to aim better. Let's save our last charge for this upcoming mini-boss, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have. So yeah, there's another vortex. You'll be seeing a few of these, and you'll also be seeing in that other mode with the other character. They show up quite a bit. Okay, so here's a familiar face, ladies and gentlemen. If you will pop out a bit more. It's Kracko. So let's wait for him to charge his health. Darn it. Spin the circle pad, and boom. Does half his health almost. That was about a third of his health. Very nice. Okay, Stone is pretty good for this fight because there's something he'll do later that you'll need to go to a different... You'll need to do something else for him. Here, I'll show you now that he's doing it. He turns red and stuff because that's scary. Sorry. Now you're going to need to go to the other side for certain things. What? Stuff. You know, this and that. I was reading a CBS notification. I wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, he does all that. So it's a more complicated Kracko fight than in previous.